Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The King of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The King of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
You have learned nothing since the Danes came here. Guthrum will not bend his knee, Oathbreaker, just as I would not.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have 1 day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon's skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We will burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred. Burn Wareham to the ground! Make it a Saxon pyre!
You oathbreakers!
Let vengeance steer your swords!
You oathbreakers! We had a truce!
And now it is ended! And you'll feel my axe in your gut, piglet!
Fire and flame! Burn it all!
Me straight! Every great Norse you sent to Valhalla, I'll send 10 to your house!
You won't burn Wareham, scum!
Leave nothing standing!
Lord Jesus Christ, help me stand against the filthy heathen threat!
Your gods!
Let vengeance steer your swords!
Your godson has forsaken you, Saxon!
You have no honor, Dane! You will not steal our land!
Fire and flame! Burn it all!
It's too late, little man. Our gods have spoken with war and wit. This is our England now!
cooling in the sun and field. You'll burn in hell, traitorous scum! I will feast on your marrow in Valhalla!
Die! Blindside the idiot!
Day of Drea's going ends at this day. We should find Soma.
Eyes open. Stand firm, all! Do not lose your...
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men! Move! The ruins are close! Keep moving!
Together, lad! That's it! Die!
Die! Keep the dog chasing us today. Farm!
Can't hold out much longer.
Thanks. We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He'll not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know they're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor.
You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with meat in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Ubba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kiss.
I took them to heart in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I have come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands. The gods here are vigilant. I need your eyes, my friend.
Keep your guard up!
go, Sunan.
What's going on?
Hey!
Must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly, so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will... I will follow your lead.
This area is off limits. We will save them, Guthrum. Stay calm.
Do you think he kept his word? He swore he would not kill them.
I cannot say for certain. Just hope we find them soon. Can you see your men?
No, but we must keep looking.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
You are a good friend to me. Thank you.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You'll have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here, to our camp near Chippenham.
There. These are my men.
I told you Guthrum wouldn't leave us here to rot.
Hey, something's wrong.
Enough skulking!
These Saxons do not deserve compassion. I will wash my blade in their blood.
Odin!
Watch my back!
Odin owns you!
Go to the camp near Chippenham. Find your countrymen there.
Good. We'll pay repay back the Saxons for the insult they've done us.
Fire our prey.
Right, this one!
Guthrum, some of your men.
We will not be feasting in Odin's hall tonight, boys.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away. We're safe here. Let us speak. You should join your people at the camp. He lives.
Was it something?
West of Affentune. I fear the worst. I must know.
Bara sandringen ser med svalan ner.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Ubba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Let us plan our approach. But what...
They are not expecting us. We should...
Then quietly through the fields.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west.
My scouts reported that a few...
Good. If we capture the thing...
And we could persuade them to support a new king.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the... Rhoda, take Erke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might. Tonight, Wessex's
I follow you, Eivor.
And I!
Be ravening wolves, and remember... Soma, with me! Everyone else go quickly to the village! Advance! Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Get to the village and wait for my signal! Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
No! Go!
Ah, drit! Rattela eirum för alderstami! Laupa kyrolifar eidar!
Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex from my torch!
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared...
Stand aside, good
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who cannot win England with you...
At least I would not leave.
You have no understanding of...
Then sing.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst. We could have been allies, but now you'll fall by my sword.
I will never bow to Alfred.
I scratch at you like a cat.
You yap like a dog.
Die, coward!
Such empty fury. It does not matter if I die, as long as Alfred is safe.
Your life means so little.
Saints alive!
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what?
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
If I must strike down all of England to subdue her, let it begin with you.
O Lord, into your hands I commit my spirit.
The men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel! Toma, fall back! For life!
my lead.
Take
Your
it.
death come! God won't let us
Die! Bleeding dunghill! Cross you! God damn this sinner!
Guthrum! I need you fighting with the rest!
These men will not surrender! And one little cock flogger barricaded himself behind that door there!
I will find a way in!
dead. I'll have your... Jesus,
You will
God, my
regret
Lord.
this unholy interruption! Leave me be, I'm no threat to you!
I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
Did you see Alfred?
No, but your Saxon boys were ambushed. One day's wounded.
Hold these men back! I will find them!
Go, Eivor! They will not better us.
Hunwald, come, get up! This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. There is a blackness closing in around my eyes. It frightens me.
Forgive me, Hunwald. I should have been quicker.
No. No. You were my staunch protector.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast, sob bright words of welcome, and tell you no man ever had a worthier son.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
There was nothing more you could have done. Friendship has a hollow ring, if there is no threat of losing it.
I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
My men are being slaughtered!
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside!
Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell-sent!
Come, brother! Let's end this!
Ready, bound!
Together, lads, we have this! You will pay! Get behind if you can! Remain steadfast! Pay for your sins! Your life for that!
That is most of them! Make sure stays under our control! I need to help the others!
You come here up! Curse your luck! Time to die!
They are weakened! Let us finish this!
God damn you! Follow my lead! Damn these sinners! You'll do!
These games defy our God and King! You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass!
I'll kill you!
Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts!
For Eivor! In a raven tongue!
Thor lends me strength.
You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass!
Got your corpse!
Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts!
Damn you! Drive away!
These Danes defy our God and King! You will not rout us, interlopers!
The last of the Saxons are fleeing! The battle is won! That's it! They are fleeing!
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat to
Guthrum, hear me! Soma is... She's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast. And is the better for it.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes, there is nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died. And now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now till the end of days. And to your warrior, husband, and friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead. Our fallen warriors. And speed them to their end. Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see?
He was strangely peaceful in the end. As if
We stumble through our years, ravenous. This life is never... Would it not suit you to know there is something...
I think all I wish for now is to live
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. It burned between my fingers. I have not felt its like.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
Hello there, friend. Eivor?
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh!
He fought bravely and turned...
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise.
He walks among warriors.
Yes.
I know words are a poor salve for a wounded heart. And know that we're here for you, always.
Something for you. A message. Quite strange.
My love.
Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the kingdom of Wessex.
Rest then. You have earned...
On the backs of so many. I want to see the Alliance map. I have changed my mind. I should go. Something for me. What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest. A village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier. For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth.
Off we go. Hush now. Let the sail out! We can continue later. Drop the sails!
Take me then!
All right there?
Yes. Hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I'm looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
These are soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do, I enjoy them.
They're small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We'll leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteer to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message.
You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names, their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk? You look well, Eivor.
I am. The wars have ended, and my settlement thrives.
The wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
And how are you, Alfred? Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable.
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed. I've never been so far west. I find it quite peaceful here. Calming.
I've traveled a long way to hear one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
You?
Grand Magister was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this Dane is what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
I owe you my thanks, Eivor. For that, I give you this. The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England, whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more, Lord. You're the last of her kings, and yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burned. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
Damn. That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing we will. As one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
Alfred gave me a key to unlock his study. Somewhere in Winchester.
Dear, oh dear, look at them little balls of soot.
Good lady, forgive me.
Cool and we'll begin again.
Direct me and I will...
Vanampost, and Heyerada, Mild Hernessa, and Yethonkin with Hera. Not harmony.
I should talk to Hytham.
Eivor, did Basim contact you in Norway? He said he would be joining you. Yet here you are, and I have no word from him.
Hytham, this will be hard to hear, but Basim attacked us in Norway. Vengeance for some transgression of ours, imagined or real.
You mean you slew him yourself?
Sigurd and I, together. I know this comes as a...
I do not understand. Why would he do such a thing? He loved Sigurd, he loved you.
I do not understand it myself. Perhaps one day we can speak about this with more clarity. But for now, I am deeply sorry.
Here you are, Hytham. The last of the Order sigils. You'll find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did, for they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title and the duty he had inherited and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome, but to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this, I would give my life in a moment for those I love, and who love me in return. All here, including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor.
Between you and me, Eivor, always thought you'd be a good job.
About you and Bridget.
The sooner I can make...
Enough waiting.
Wonderful.
Gather your wife. I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar, Bridget, on this bountiful day, to celebrate this. I am in witness of a love that inspires and
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames, that burn as a blade as sharp as your wit, as
Dio, sed vi det carit.
And I, you,
Hyd vi det brydwydio am future yn hun. A di so tawon on dim mount o sgraen a fod. Tiwr enaid fel dim...
Such poetry, oh dear.
Let us headphone evan gilydd, tra bywyd and beyond.
I offer you this ring, and take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor. Warm...
And I gwisgo fe fel calon, adoration a ffydd and byth.
This is the greatest...
with our couple now bonded in matrimony. Randvi, saw you looking a little...
How nice.
I am. I'm
enraptured by anything for that. After everything.
They do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere.
Something has been on my mind for some time. I am no seer, but I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean, our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing. Through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character to lead. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
You might have warned me.
You would not have listened.
Fair.
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Randvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I'm honored by your faith in me, and your confidence.
As I am honored by your love.
And I by yours.
Eivor, I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage. We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith and I believe he is happy for...
Are you sure?
Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs...
All he wants is...
Shall we find our way back to the wedding? Bridget might give...
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks beautifully. With poetry, even.
Are you kidding?
Am I? Come, we should go.
Bridget, I gift you a formal welcome to our clan and our family. You're a fine addition to Gunnar's life and to ours.
Diolch, Eivor. I couldn't be more happy to Boma. Hoping now but well and it keeps me sure that years.
Yes, of course. As I say, it is wonderful to have you. Gunnar, you old trout. You're a married man. Never thought I would see the day.
Nor did I. And not for lack of trying.
It is a strange feeling, brother. Weddings are the beginning of something. This feels like something of an end.
The first happy union in our home. We have matured into something greater. So yes, a beginning.
Alves, I'm surprised you did not serenade the... Oh! And how are the marriage customs in your country, Hytham? Something like this?
Like this in all the most important ways. There are smiles.
You've been among us for quite some time, Reda. Are you ready to say?
For a year or two.
Valka, I want to thank you for all my visions have lessened of.
That is good to...
You're a good boy.
day, my love?
I want to see the Alliance. I have changed my mind. Should we take this to your chamber?
No need.